Okay, so now let's look at the next example. Okay, let's say we are given this equation. Okay, so x squared plus x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 minus z squared equal to 1. Okay, alright, so maybe we forgot about what type of equation is this. Okay, alright, so we know that what we know here is we have three variables, so meaning that we need to have the three traces. Okay, alright, so basically this one is a type of hyperboloid. Okay, alright, so now, okay, so we know that it is a quadric. Okay, quadric surface. Okay, so of course the first one is we need to do the traces. Okay, let's say we have the x equal to 0, the trace. Okay, so we have y squared over 4 minus z squared equal to 1. Okay, so we want to do this trace. What type of equation is this? Okay, so if we have the circle, so we don't have the denominator, right? Okay, so in this case it's either okay, so kalau if we have a circle or ellipse, okay, the symbol here must be positive, so meaning that the positive y and positive z. Okay, alright, but this time the y is positive but z is negative. Okay, so meaning that it won't be circle or it won't be ellipse. Okay, so for negative it is hyperbola. Okay, so we know that for hyperbola we need to put 1 on the right hand side. Okay, so from here we will have, okay, so here will be 1 lah. Okay, so we know that for the hyperbola, okay, the graph is either like this or like this, right? Okay, so now we look at here, the negative value is belong to z. Okay, so meaning that this graph is doesn't touch the z. Okay, so it won't intersect at z, so meaning that the graph will be this one. Okay, alright, so what we need to do is, okay, we look at here, so basically it's y squared over 2 squared minus z squared over 1 squared equal to 1. Okay, so the graph, okay, so it will be okay, so here is y and z. Okay, so it is 2y here and here. Okay, and it is 2 squared, so meaning that it will be 2 and minus 2 here. Okay, alright, okay, so now next we need to look at the y equal to 0. Okay, y equal to 0 for the next trace, which is y 0. Yeah, okay, so x squared over 9 minus z squared equal to 1. Okay, so we can see here same as before, is over 1, so meaning that x squared over 3 squared minus z squared over 1 squared equal to 1. So the graph will be here is x, here is z. Okay, so still negative value is at the z. Okay, so meaning that it doesn't touch z. Okay, so x squared over 3 squared, so meaning that the length between the center is 3. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so now we want to move for the next trace, which is z equal to 0. Okay, so z equal to 0. Okay, alright, so for z equal to 0, meaning that x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 equal to 1, because z already 0. Okay, so this time what shape is this? We have plus for y, plus for x. Okay, so it is either circle or ellipse, but for the circle the denominator must be equal, right? Okay, for the ellipse the denominator is not equal. Okay, so x and y this time, x, y exists. Okay, so x is 3 unit. Okay, because we have here x squared equal to 3 plus y squared equal to 2 squared. Sorry, equal to 1. Okay, alright, so now we will have x is bigger, x is 3. X is 3 minus 3. So 2 minus 2. So it will be ellipse. Okay. Alright. Okay. So it will be like this. Okay. So now, okay, we want to merge this graph, okay, into the 3D y, x, and z. Okay. So for x equal to 0 here, okay, so we will have y, z. Okay, so it's y equal to z. It is at the front wall. We are here. Okay, so it will be 2 here. Okay, let me sketch it. Okay, hopefully you can understand. Okay, so here is 2, here is negative 2. Okay, alright, so now you are at y equal to 0 plane. Okay, so you are at here. Okay, and you look at the side wall. Okay, so it's 3. Okay, so basically it's maybe, okay, so it will be like that. So we will have longer plane there. Okay, it look compressed because you are looking from this angle. Okay, so it will be like that. Okay, so basically here is 3, here is minus 3. Okay, so now for z equal to 0. Okay, so you can see okay, it is on the floor. You are here. Okay, and you're looking down. Okay, so it is for x is 3. Okay, and then it is minus 3. Okay, at y you have 2, and you have minus 2. Okay, so now it is an ellipse. Okay, you need to sketch it. Alright. Okay, so now, okay, so it's not complete. Okay, so normally in the equation, okay, it will give you the value for the level curve. Okay, because this one here right now is z equal to 0. Okay, so let's say it asks you to have the contour or the level at z equal to 1, for example. Okay, so you calculate x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 minus 1 squared lah equal to 1. Okay, so you will have x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4. So minus 1, bring it to the other side, it will be 2. Okay, so you know that this is ellipse. Okay, but ellipse we need to have on the right hand side is equal to 1, so we need to divide lah. So x squared over 18 plus y squared over 8. Okay, 1. Okay, so you need to sketch. Okay, so of course it will be bigger lah from z equal to 1. Okay, from z equal to 0, so it will be here is for x is maybe set 18. Okay, and then y also will be set 8. Okay, so it will be bigger. Okay, so then you can label your level curve, which is this one is z equal to 0, and let's say this one is z equal to 1. Okay, alright, so if you look at here, the z here, the original z here is z equal to z squared. Okay, so if we take z equal to negative 1, what happened? Okay, so we still get the same value, right? We still like z equal to minus 1. What happened? Okay, what happened to this value here? So it is negative 1 squared, and still we will get 1, right? Which is minus 1 there. Okay, so and then we bring it to the other side will be 2. Okay, so we still have the same equation of the ellipse and we still get the same level curve. Okay, so here is z equal to 1 and z equal to minus 1 will be the same value. Okay, just the value of z here, let's say we have the z is equal to 1 here and the value of z is equal to minus 1 here. Okay, so what will be the contour? Okay, the same thing, right? So we'll have the bigger ellipse. Okay, so here also the same thing, the bigger ellipse that we will obtain. Okay, for z equal to minus 1 and z equal to 1. Okay, the equal shape. Okay, alright, so you need to look at back this one here. So the equation here, z squared, so that's why if we substitute the negative one, we still get the same thing. But normally in the exam they will give you the value for the contour that you need to sketch. Okay, so this is what shape is this? Okay, so this is hyperbolic of one sheet. Okay, because we only have one shape of the hyperbolic lah. Okay, but if let's say we have so the previous one before this, we look at this one and we have a trace like this, right? We have a surface like this. Okay, so that one is hyperbolic but two shape because we have one equation, alright, but it's become two shape. Okay, alright, so in the previous video you may look at that one. That one is hyperbolic of two sheet. Okay, so this one is hyperbolic but one sheet.